I have a temperature. I think I'm contagious. So today's Nutrition 101 spot is about fats. I know we talked a little bit about margarine yesterday. Today I want to talk about some of the good fats. So there are 3 good fats that I cook with: olive oil, coconut oil, and butter. Butter, very low heat. Olive oil, medium heat, and coconut can be on the higher heat. Then the foods that you can eat that are really good with fat: avocados, eggs, flax seeds, nuts, nut butter, olives, seeds, and mayonnaise that's made from your pure cold pressed. Those are some of the foods that you can eat on the good fat list. And that is the nutritional spot for the day.
Okay, for today's exercise ditty, I want to talk to you about a secret way to exercise. You can even do it when you're sleeping. It's awesome. There's a thing called resting metabolic rate. Sounds really technical, doesn't it? What it means is when you're not doing anything, your body is still burning. It's still doing energy. There's still processes that are going on that are burning everything that's there, the energy, the fat, whatever you might have, and it's using what you have available easily to use and using it up. The higher your resting metabolic rate, the faster it's burning things up. And there's a lot of factors that go into that. I'm not going to get that technical today, but just know that there is a resting metabolic rate, and you can expect a certain number of calories to be burned on a daily basis when you're doing nothing. So when you add exercise, extra exercise to it, it's going to burn even more. But you can keep that in mind, that it's always there. There are things you can do to make it go higher, things you can do to make it go lower. Obviously, you want to get your body in the right kind of condition that your resting metabolic rate can be higher, so that when you're resting, it's very efficient, getting a lot of things done and burning up all of that excess energy. So keep that in mind. Even when you're sleeping, you can be burning calories. Isn't that awesome? But don't depend on it as a way to lose weight. It's not going to be enough to do it. It's going to be less than what you're eating, that's for sure. So exercise too, but just know you have the secret weapon always there working for you. That's our exercise ditty for today.
I am a romantic. I like taking small parts of life and making them the big parts of life. The truth is, 10 days ago we started 180-degree lifestyle change in 180 days. 7 days ago, I got sick. It wasn't one of those, oh, I can beat this illnesses. It was one of those, oh my word, I've been hit by a Mack truck illnesses. To make matters worse, we live in the Pacific Northwest. This has been one of the gloomiest, the wettest, and the darkest winters we have had since we've moved here. So put that all together. My immune system's down, my mood is down, and I'm down. So I have decided that, I had missed so much work. I've missed social events. I've missed being able to make this vlog the way I wanted to, with being able to share so many things. So I woke up this morning and I thought, let's just put it on hold. Let's wait till I'm well. It's not fair to my audience to not let them see the things that I was going to do. And then we opened the curtains. There was blue sky a little bit, and the sun came out, and it encouraged me, and some of my discouragement went away. And whereas my illness is still here, and it's a doozy of a virus this time, probably haven't been sick like this in, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. No, it's longer than that, actually. Anyway, I had plans to be able to show you how to cook, and to show you how to shop, and to show all different things about gardening and things around the farm. But can't do any of it because I'm stuck here on this couch, and every time I try to get up, hey, it gets worse. But there's a couple of scenarios. And so each day I've gotten up, showered, tried to do something with my hair, put on new clothes, and smiled and tried to make videos. And I'm going to continue to do so. I have two scenarios I'd like to talk about. One of my favorite movies is You've Got Mail. There's a scene in there where Kathleen Kelly is sick. And someone comes, or there's a buzzer at the door, and she realizes that she's really sick. And so she stands up and puts on her overcoat and tries to clean up all the Kleenexes and everything like that. Puts her overcoat on over her pajamas. And I'm going to take you through that scene as she goes through to the door and talks on the speaker. This is what she says. I've got a really terrible cold. I have taken echinacea and vitamin C. I haven't slept probably in 24 hours. I have a temperature. I think I'm contagious. And then Joe Fox brings her daisies, and she loves daisies. So then I told you I was going to tell you two stories. My other story has to do with one of my favorite books, but of my non-religious books, it's my favorite book of all times. It's called The Dirty Life. I may have showed it to you before, and I will probably show it to you many, many more times. It's written by Kristen Kimball. My husband and I have read it together 4 times. I'm reading it for the 5th time now. I let a year or two go by before I read it, in between the times that I read it. And then we keep it by the bedside, and we can just open it to any page and start reading. And it's a love story. It's a story of their farm and how they put it together. And it's educational, and it's extremely entertaining, and it's touching, and it makes you laugh, and it makes you cry. Well, there's a scene in it at the very end where it was with their wedding, and the night before the rehearsal dinner, proof I'm sick, I felt it coming, she started getting a sore throat, and she knew that she was not feeling well. And before that night was over, she had fever and just was dizzy and did not feel well. So she was sick on her wedding day. Mark got the same sore throat and the same fever on his wedding night, and she was still sick. And so for the next few days, all they did was get up when they had to do the farm chores and milk the cow, and just laid there. Illness doesn't come at convenient times, but it comes. It comes when we're stressed. It comes when our immune system is down. And sometimes you can do everything to keep yourselves well, and you don't get sick. And other times you can do everything, and it's a mean virus. And this particular virus that I have now has been going everywhere around the area that I live in and beyond. And it lasts for a long time. And so I'm not going to be well for a little while, but I promise you that the 180 days to a lifestyle change is going to go on every day, that we're going to find good things to tell you until the time when I can finally get up and cook for you again and go shopping with you and teach you how to eat and live a lifestyle that will make you a better person. There will always be illness, but sometimes there'll be daisies.